Friday everybody, it's me Adele and welcome to my channel Sew for Serenity, where I talk to you about my sewing journey. Welcome back if you're a regular viewer, and if you're new here, I hope you enjoy this vlog and consider subscribing. So welcome to this week's Friday Sews. I am going to talk to you about what I've been doing this week in the world of sewing and what my plans are for the week ahead. So I'm going to start off with talking to you about my sewing social that I went to at the weekend. So on Saturday I went to one of my socials, which is the Staffordshire social, ran by Sally, the Staffordshire sewist, and it's a lovely group of ladies that I've become very good friends with, and I religiously go every month. I think I've only missed a couple, which was last year when I was on holiday. But yeah, I absolutely love it, and it was lovely to see Becky again. So it was really nice to see everybody. I got there quite early this week, and as a result decided to check out some of the charity shops. Now, I've never really massively been a massive charity shopper, but Becky is really into it, and when we met up a couple of weeks ago and went to Milton Keynes, she kind of dragged us around I say dragged, I mean she didn't really, we were happy to go, but we went round some of the charity shops, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. And so because I got to the Staffordshire social early, I decided to head into Penkridge, which is the village that the socials ran in, and have a look around some of their charity shops, as Becky had told me that they've got some good charity shops. So off I went, and £24 later and a big haul later, I had some really lovely items. Now I'm not going to go through them on this because obviously they're not sewing related, but yeah, I got some Marks and Spencer's pyjamas, I got a really nice dress from Next, just some really nice bits and bobs that, you know, I'm trying not to buy ready to wear clothes that are, you know, mass produced, but I am quite happy to give some second-hand clothes a new home, and I was quite happy with my haul. If you are interested in that kind of thing, let me know and I'm happy to show them, but I haven't put them on this vlog. So that was fun. And then after the social, it came to light that Becky usually only visits two of the charity shops that aren't actually in the centre of the village, so I was keen to go and see where they were. So we headed back for a second stint after the social, and I spent a bit more money. I got a really nice handbag, a June handbag, which for those of you that aren't in the UK is a designer brand in the UK, for £5, which was a right bargain, about £80–90 in the shops. And I got a really nice spotty dress which gave me kind of Bakerloo dress vibes, Nina Lee Bakerloo vibes. I had a funeral to go to yesterday, and I needed a dress to wear for it really, and I didn't want to make anything new and put myself under that time pressure. And they had a Marks and Spencer's gorgeous dress with black and then white spots on it, and it had the Bakerloo style frill collar, and it was my kind of style, and I got that for a couple of quid and wore it yesterday to the funeral. So yeah, we had a really lovely mooch round the shops, enabling each other with our charity shop purchases, which was good fun. And yeah, we had a great time checking out the charity shops. I think we'll probably be doing it a lot more now as well. I think we're going to make it a regular thing to get there early and go around the charity shops. Okay, so yeah, what did I do at my sewing social? Well, I did a couple of things. I tried to finish off my Dani by Seamwork. Now, those of you that follow me will know I've been making this dress for absolutely ages, and I was in a dilemma about taking the pockets out or not, and I decided in the end to take the pockets out for two reasons. One, they were too small, and two, the size that I've made fits me, but it's quite snug around the hips, and I think it's probably meant to be a little bit more oversized than I've made mine. Obviously I'm losing weight, so hopefully that won't be an issue, but I think putting the hands in the pockets as well would have been a bit too tight, so I decided to take them out, bit the bullet and did it, and I progressed with that. I also cut out the Sofia Cinch makeup bag, which I'll show you that after. The Sofia Cinch up makeup bag, and I ended up going with this fabric here, which I think I did share in my Friday sews. Bear with me. So I went with this fabric here. So I got that cut out at the social. I'll talk about that in a minute. And then what else did I do? That was it really. I didn't really do massive amounts. I did little bits of projects that I took with me. So I hemmed the Dani as well and got it pretty much nearly finished off. So yeah, perhaps I'll talk about that. So yeah, I got it finished. It's all here done. I've got this label in, which I haven't actually sewn in. I've just stuck it in at the moment with some fabric glue, which says Happy Dance. And I'm super happy with this. I haven't took any photos in it yet because I've only just finished it, but I've hemmed it. Now it does come up super short, this. So if you're planning on making this, I suggest you, I mean, I'm 5'3", I'm not tall at all, and I think it's quite short. I ended up doing a bias bound hem because I wanted it to be minimal amount of shortness. I mean, I'll wear it with tights anyway. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. It's really well put together. The pattern's really, really good. Seamwork patterns I really like. And I'm happy with it. So I do need to get some photographs of me wearing it, which I will try and get done. I don't think I'm going to get that done before I put the Friday sews out. I've got this lined, fully lined as well, which is gorgeous. So yeah, really, really happy with that, Dani by Seamworks. So that's what I predominantly got done at the sewing social, but really it was just a chance to catch up with people. I just focused on chatting and catching up with people. I've had a bit of a stressful couple of weeks, what with my mum and, you know, the decision to move house, etc. So I really just wanted to touch base with people, have a chat, and that's what I did really. So it was really, really good fun. I did pick up some fabric from the swaps table, but only one piece of fabric. And when you see it, I think you'll know why. So it's this gorgeous French terry with, oh no, it's brushed actually, brushed sweatshirting that was originally from First for Fabrics. Becky purchased this when we went to Sew Toon, and she made a gorgeous Billy dress out of it. And she had a little bit left over. When I say a little bit, she had quite a bit left over, but she put it on the swaps table, which was really generous of her. So I snapped it up because I thought it would make a really nice something for Alice, and I'll talk about what I'm plans for that in a minute. And that's the only fabric I picked up. I was very proud of myself. I did pick up some of these off the swaps table. Someone had brought these in, I can't remember who it was, and these are to put your bobbin and your cotton reel on. So I've got a big bag of those, which is great. And then also someone was giving this away on the swaps table. So I store all of my threads in away from the sunlight basically, because I'm in the conservatory. When I move into my new sewing room, I will have them out on display, but yeah, at the moment they sit in a cupboard. So yeah, I've run out of space. So these are really nice to display them. So I snapped that up as well, which was a useful organisational tool. And then the only other thing that I picked up from the social was Becky has a pop-up store for her Jazz and Wow buttons and earrings, and she has sometimes a little bargain bucket of samples. So she had these pink leaf earrings, which I do have in, what colour do I have them? I have them in green, but they had them in the pink, so I grabbed those, which was lovely. And then also she's got these new buttons that were black with gold flecks in, flecks even, and I got those as well. So that was a nice little purchase. And then I also won the raffle. So excited. So the raffle, I have won it before. So I wasn't too worried. Like usually I'd be really peeved off if I haven't won anything before, but I had won it before, so I wasn't too like hung up on not winning it. But I was excited because usually there's a first and a second prize, but this time round Sally said the first and second prize were both exactly the same, so basically 2 first prizes, so I thought it'd be a good one. Anyway, it was a good one, and I actually won. I was so excited. Now there is a funny story which I'm sure Becky will tell you, but I had 101 as my number, and I think Becky had 100, I'm not sure, but I had 101. Anyway, just before they drew the raffle, Becky asked me what my number was, and I said 101, so that must have been stuck in her head. So when Sally drew the number 101, Becky cheered because for some reason she thought it was her ticket, and then very quickly was disappointed because she realised it was me that was won. Now I just thought she was really pleased for me, but yeah, that was quite comical. Yes, what I ended up winning was, I'll show you the box, Beyond the Pink Door December box. Now spoiler alert, if you haven't got your box yet, please don't watch this bit. I'm hoping everyone's got them by now, with it being like mid-January, but I know they send them abroad. So if you haven't got it, pause now and yeah, don't watch. But yeah, so I was so excited. So me and Annette won. Annette got a different colourway, and that colourway was perfect for her, and this colourway was perfect for me. And it was gorgeous, the box. So it's not really an unboxing because I know I'm just going to show you what I got, but basically it was a December box. And I haven't had I used to subscribe to the Beyond the Pink Door box, and I did from the very beginning, and I stopped very recently. But as a result of getting this, I've re-signed up again because it's so lovely. Anyway, so yeah, I got this one, and there was some bias tape in it, some jersey bias tape, which is fantastic. Some winter morning melts, which smell amazing. Some Gutterman thread, Meriflex, and this gorgeous rib knit fabric in this blue colourway, which I'm a lover of blue. I really like it, and I just see something really warm and snuggly in this. Now there is a new dress pattern that one of my followers, she might be a subscriber as well, but she's one of my followers on Instagram messaged me about, and it's a French pattern company, and she said that she thought I might like it, and I love it. I'm going to put it in here, a picture, and it's like got poofy sleeves. It's a jumper dress, poofy sleeves. You can have a round neck or a polo neck like this, and then it's got this sexy little split in it, but not too high a split, and it's at the front, and it's really nice, and I think this would be lovely in that. So that might be what this becomes. Oh, and it's got some cute button detail at the cuffs as well. But yeah, this is gorgeous fabric. It's a knitted rib. It's only got one two-way stretch across, but that's fine. And yeah, really liking that fabric. Great quality, and they had 4 colourways I think in the end. So yeah, very excited. And to be fair, if Becky had won it, she subscribes to the Beyond the Pink Door box, so it was good that the 2 people that won it didn't actually subscribe, so amazing. But yeah, I was very excited. So that was my sewing social. So moving on to what I've actually finished this week. So as I said, I've finished my Dani dress, which I love. And then what I wanted to do is make something to go with it. So on the mannequin here, you can see I've made a Nikko, which I haven't hemmed the sleeves yet, but this is the Nikko by True Bias, which I'd never actually made before, and I made it in this I think this was from Beyond the Pink Door, this navy rib knit fabric. I'm just zoom it in. It looks quite black on the picture, but it is navy, and that is a lovely base for this to go on. Because this is so low, you have to have a top on underneath it. So I've made this. I need to get it hemmed, and the reason why I haven't done it is because I want to use my cover stitch, which is sat here. So I'm planning to cover stitch and hem the sleeves and give it a good press, and then it will work really well for going under this outfit here, which I'll talk about in a minute, and the Dani. So the Nikko I made a size 12. My measurements put me a little bit bigger, but I'm glad I went with the size 12 because this fabric is a rib knit. It's very stretchy, and its recovery is not as good as other jerseys. So I'm glad I made the 12. It fits really nicely. So yeah, I think my measurements put me in a 12 on top and a 14 on the hip, but I just went for a straight 12 because I knew I was going to be wearing it underneath something. So yeah, really like that. It's very quick to make. Do I like it more than the Freya? I'm not sure. I'd have to make another one to be really sure about it, but yeah. I'm keen to make the dress as well. The dress version looks really nice, and I know that is it Rachel, her name? The lady that runs True Bias, can't remember. Anyway, she has done a hack of a cross between the Zoe bottom of the Zoe dress, which is a flared dress, and the Nikko top. Nikko-y, I think it might be called. might be killing that, but yeah, so it's got this top and then the skirt flares out, which is really nice. If I can find a picture, I'll put it in. That would be a nice one to do as well. So yeah, that was my Nikko, which technically isn't really finished yet, I don't suppose. The other thing that I've been doing is finishing, well, slowly but surely doing bits to my Seasons of East Autumn in New York dress, which I have been working on for a while. So I've now got the bodies put together. It's quite an in-depth make really. It looks very simple, but there's a lot of steps to it. So these are the go days that go in the side. So there's a big slit here. I'll just lift it up to show you. So you see there's a big slit, and this will fit in that slit like so. And I'm in the process of I've hemmed the ruffles, so these have a ruffle on each side, and I've ruffled the ruffles, and I'm in the process of sewing them onto the go days, and then the go days will be inserted into there, and I've got 2 of those to do. So I'm just picking that up a little bit at a time. I don't know what's happening with my sewing at the moment. I'm motivated to sew, but I get kind of bored. I'm like flitting in between different projects, and I don't know why that is really. Yeah, a bit weird. Like, I've been picking that up. I've been picking up the Dani. Obviously, I've finished that now. Then I picked up this mate, and then I've got another mate that I picked up as well. So I'm just progressing them all slowly. So I might try and get this finished off this weekend, just so it's off my table, because I have a tendency, if I have too many things on the go, I get bored very easily, and I end up going in the sin bin. So the other thing that I've got done is I've done some cutting out. I've cut out my Zadie. So my Zadie, where is that? Is in my project bag. So you know I love a Zadie. I've nailed the fit on my Zadie, and I'm very happy with it. So it was just a matter of cutting it out. Now I'm doing it in this fabric, which is a Fabric Godmother gorgeous fabric. It's a viscose twill, which is one of my favourite bases, and I'm making the long sleeve version, and I am making this for my February Galentine's window display for So Confident as a brand ambassador. So I need to get that sewn up. I'm going to sew that up this weekend, I think, or this week coming ahead, because I want to get that sent off, and I want to get some pictures in it and get it sent off. So that is firm plans for next week. But yes, I've got it all cut out and packaged away neatly in a project folder, which is quite good for me. Finally, this fabric needed to get sewn up, because anything I take off that stash table I have to sew up. So I've decided to cut out some joggers, and I managed to get a joggers for Alice and a little cardigan. So I've gone with the birch joggers by Sew Over It, not made them before, put a picture in, and I've kind of compiled them, put them together. I didn't have enough fabric to do the cuffing, so that's worked out fine, because I did have this bright pink ribbon in my stash which will work perfectly. So I've got to put the waistband on and put the elastic through, and then also it'll have some little cuffs at the bottom. So they're the birch joggers, very quick make. And then the other one that I'm going to make is the maple cardigan, which I have made before, which is like a bomber style cardigan, but I'm making it in sweatshirting, and it's a nice little jacket over a t-shirt. Alice gets quite warm, so yeah, I've cut that out again. Use the ribbing for the neckband and the cuffs and the waistband, and then yeah, I want to get that sewn up for Alice, so she's got a really cute, vibrant little jogger set. So yeah, maple cardigan. As I say, I've made that before, and I really recommend that. I haven't made the joggers before, so I'll let you know what I think of those, but so far they're coming together really well. Sew Over It kids clothes patterns are absolutely excellent. So if you are looking for children's clothes, check that out, because they're really great. Talking about kids clothes, actually, has anybody seen the new Tilly book, Mini Makers or something? I can't remember the name, but I'll put it in. Yeah, that's available for pre-order, and I'm definitely going to be getting that, because I do love a Tilly pattern, and I think some of these little mini versions of her patterns will look absolutely stunning on Alice. So I am going to get that pattern book. I do like her books, and I learned to sew with them, so although I don't love every pattern she does, they are excellent books, so I'm going to be getting that. So yeah, I think that might be everything. I'm trying to keep my vlogs down to 20 minutes, so I don't want to go on too much. But yeah, so my plans for this week are to finish off some of these projects. I want to get this hemmed. I want to get my Seasons of Eat dress finished. I want to get my little jogger set for Alice done, and I also want to get my Zadie at least started anyway, so I can finish it next weekend. I haven't got much on this weekend. The Fabric Boutique in Ashby de la Zouch, which is not too far away from me, they're having a first birthday party on Sunday, and I would like to get to that, but I've got to see if I can get someone to look after Alice for me, because I don't really want to be taking her. But they're having a nice event there where they're doing like exclusive opening, because I don't think they usually open on Sunday. And I think they've got the lady who does the colour analysis. They've got mimiquins there. So yeah, I'd like to go there, just have a little mooch around. Should be fun. And then next Friday, me and Becky are off into Birmingham, and we are meeting up with Christine from Gemini Stitcher and Sam the Sequin Girly Create. So that's going to be exciting as well, but I'll talk more about that in my next Friday sews. So that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you have enjoyed the vlog, please click the like button. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe, because I have 30% of my viewers don't subscribe. What's stopping you? Please subscribe. It means the world to see those numbers go up. And if you're looking for any other vlogs that I've released, I've recently released my So Hayley Jane unboxing, which you can find here. And also my Mate 9s are up as well. So if you're looking for a bit more of an Adele fix, there's some vlogs there for you to watch. Okay, if you want to support my channel any further, you can always buy me a Ko-fi. The link's in the notes below. And I think that's everything. Okay, have a great day. Have a brilliant weekend and have a great week of sewing. I'll see you all soon. Bye.